Cheers, Gloria. Darlene, what's up, ladies? Be nice. Good evening to you. I was just trying to, Jesus. That is really orange, isn't it? Shoo. Holy. That's a little bit better, maybe. I'm orange. I'm a Simpson tonight. Yeah, something was going on with me and StreamYard, Laura. I don't know. I couldn't get my shit turned on to start a StreamYard stream myself either, so I don't know. I opened up my software, got my mic and camera all positioned, and then I went and closed it and went to your stream, and it kept saying that I had my mic and camera open in another app, and I know it has to be OBS fucking with it, but I didn't have it open. I don't know. Mel's, what's up, sister? Cheers to you. Yeah, I don't have a Bloody Mary. I kind of almost wish I did. It's been a while. Yeah, Bloody Marys are so good. Olives and pickles and a celery stick, some more olives, and then a couple extra olives. Yeah, I don't actually I don't actually have StreamYard installed, Patty Whackers. Like it's not like installed on my computer. I'm not sure exactly how you guys use it, but I just go to StreamYard, the site, go to start a stream, and then I have to do the confirmation code from an email. But Yeah, it was really weird. Irritates me though. I still want to get some sort. I'd still like to just have a frickin' call-in line for the channel. Benny Loco in the house. What's up, sister? Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Benny has a Virgin Mary with some coarse black pepper, some fresh ground black pepper, probably. Yeah, this is a fucking horse shit show, isn't it? Mel says horseradish makes me think of prime rib. I worked a nice restaurant in college, and the guy in charge of meat gave me super prime rib with fresh horseradish. Yeah, we always at the marina that I worked at as a youngster. That was a big thing. Horseradish and sour cream mixed together for prime rib sauce. I'm not a steak sauce or a saucy guy with my steaks or like prime meats. I eat that shit little salt and pepper and grilled hard or grilled lightly, I guess. Michelada or red beer. I didn't realize how good I had it at 19 being a frickin' prep cook. I'd always hang and help the dish dogs finish the kitchen afterwards because I was still low man on the cook pole. God, we got so much fucking incredibly expensive free food back then. I mean, I'd bring home these fucking sour cream containers just full of big chunks of fucking prime rib. Because after, we'd cook 5 or 6 of them on a Friday night. And then we'd reheat. You could, you do it right. You cook them rare and you can reheat a whole prime rib slowly the next night. But so then after that, it was really of no use. We didn't do like a lot of sliced meat stuff. It was just a we only served dinner in this place, which is crazy, but yeah, I had a nice, good, long nap. I finally caught up on my sleep. I was absolutely fucking exhausted again yesterday. Even though, like, my stream last night, no cocktails, just a cup of coffee and then some water, but that was a nice stream last night. So I thought I would stream again. I knew it was Laura's Sunday chat hour and that she'd have a StreamYard up, and I'm like, I haven't chatted with her in a while on her StreamYard, so I'm like, get up in the studio and thinking I could sit and yap with her for a few minutes, but that didn't happen. Yeah, those are good jobs, Miles. The guy that I worked the longest for at a restaurant in town, he also had what we call a whippy dip, an ice cream shop, and I ran that for him at night because he had nothing but kids there. I mean, I was pretty young. I was only 25, but he had nothing but kids up front, like 14, 15-year-old girls serving the ice cream, and I did all the hot food in the back, which wasn't much, barbecue sandwiches, right? But yeah, we had to empty out the soft serve machines every night so they could be cleaned. And we always tried to get it down there, but there wouldn't be anything you could do with the ice cream. So I'd be bringing home fucking cups full of fucking soft serve. Even though I agree, hard serve is much better, right? Like some Hudsonville ice cream. I bet you Mel's knows Hudsonville, being she's from Ohio. Hudsonville is a town right down the road from me, but was a pretty big popular ice cream brand back in the 70s and 80s. I don't know about now. Mel says she started serving ice cream at 14, same age as Paper Route. Worked till she went to college. Desert, welcome to the stream. Benny, this is your other channel, sister? Oh, I'm already subscribed. All right. I gotcha. I don't ever see you talking under that account. Oh my God. Somebody came into the White House chat the other day that I guess some of us had talked to quite a bit in the past, but I couldn't fucking remember him. And I think he felt shunned. I'm like, I don't know you, dude. I'm sorry. I talked to like fucking a couple dozen new people every week. Cactus, cheers to you. Cactus, are you brand new to YouTube? Cactus just made his account today. That's funny. Jim, cheers to you, my brother. Jim says, can we get a less depressing counter clock? Like days to OSU, Michigan. I'm not promoting any of those Buckeyes. Mel's is the only Buckeye I will ever love. Yeah, I wish there was less depressing countdown clock. I mean, the one is a count up clock. So we got what? We're 25 days, 20 hours, and 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes into the GOP led government shutdown. We have 372 days, 4 hours, 46 minutes, and 50 seconds until the midterm elections. Mary, cheers to you. The chuds are swarming. Randomonium, welcome. Yeah, hit that thumbs up or down. Share with those you love, those you don't. Subscribe and ring my all bell. All you wrenches with your own channel should share your links. I need to do that again sometime too. Promote, just do a fucking channel promotion stream, right? The Grow Show. Oh, is that Aaron? Is the cactus Aaron? No, they can't be. Did anything crazy or good happen today? Anything I need to know about? I missed football, so I come to find out I was happy about that because Mrs. V said my Niners lost. Let's check this out, you guys. Here is the president of the U.S. Cattle Association. Let me get that right. Yes, U.S. Cattlemen's Association president reacts to Trump's Argentina beef plan. Let's hear what he has to say. I'll bet this guy's a Republican. Now what the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck am I doing? Let's try that again.
Imports, we know we already get some beef from Argentina, but
this plan to import more Argentinian beef. If that happens, what happens for you all?
Well, I think first and foremost, a lot of what they talked about before is very true. And we know we have imports. We know we already get some beef from Argentina. But the biggest thing that we think that we should be looking at is not necessarily that they're coming in, but the safety protocols. And they don't have to play by the same rules that we do. And very stringent rules in the United States and all of our slaughter chain. And they don't have to do the same.
You know, I thought about that because was it late last year, early this spring, that there was fuck, you guys will have to forgive me because I can't keep all these fucking numbers straight. 800 and some heads of cattle had been in California, Arizona area, had to be put down. There was some quarantine that happened for a few ranches, I believe. But the concern was cattle coming in from Mexico or something happening there on the border between farms. So that was, even though I didn't bring it up, that was my immediate thought the other day was, well, what kind of, sure, I've even heard that Argentina beef is normally really good quality, but what about their safety standards? And this guy brings that up.
Same thing. So I think one of the things that we're much concerned about is you increase some of this imports that they don't have to have the same safety standards that we do.
So if I'm understanding you right, you're concerned that might be unhealthy, unsafe for American consumers?
Well, I think, we really boast that we raise and promote the safest, best protein on the planet, and we want to continue to do that. But if we're going to increase all these imports and bring it in from other countries that their standards aren't the same as ours, and they mix it with our beef, and then can, through loopholes, call it a product of the USA, that's a real problem. And I think that's probably the larger issue here than some of the imports coming in. We know we're going to have imports. We've always had imports, but the standards and how they do it needs to be the same protocols as ours.
You told CNN earlier this week you have spoken with the Senate Majority Leader's staff. You've sent a letter to the president requesting a meeting. I'm curious.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your...
Video will play after ad.
And your... Whoa. It's your Equinox with advanced safety features. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Curious if you've heard back, if there's been any progress on that.
We have not as of yet. Again, we would like to sit down and visit about some of these issues and work on different solutions other than bringing in more beef from countries like Argentina or Brazil or some of those places that have been known bad actors.
The president has maintained, he posted this week, that if it weren't for him, in his words, cattle ranchers would be doing terrible. He thinks that his tariffs on other countries save that industry. If you were able to sit with the president, what do you think he needs to really understand about your situation?
Well, I think, we just sold 6,500 cattle here yesterday in St. Ange, and it's a free market system. We sell them to the highest bidder, and that our whole industry is based on that free market system. And when you have interventions from the outside, it just throws monkey wrenches and waves all the way through the whole system. And we really believe that if we're left alone, the market will right itself. We will increase the cattle numbers again as some of these droughts have lessened and prices and the market signals tell people to keep heifers back. That'll happen. And we really argue that maybe beef isn't too high. I don't know how much a person
Jesus.
pays for a latte in the morning, $3-4, but $6.50 for a pound of hamburger for the nutritional value it has, we would argue is not too high.
You're out of your fucking mind, dude. $6.50 for a fucking pound of ground beef, like 70-30, probably. You're out of your fucking mind, dude. $6.50 fucking dollars for a pound of fucking ground beef. You are out of your fucking mind. I was all in with this guy for a minute. He's lost his ever-loving fucking mind. Of course he thinks fucking high prices are grand. Jesus, fuck it. It's a tough one, you guys, and you all know that because you have to eat just like I do. And my parents were fucking produce farmers. And so I get it just about as well as anybody. And a lot of you folks know I'm surrounded by farmers out here who I appreciate and love. Small farmers. These aren't, we do have like a commercial pickle farm down the road, a little bit farther down the road, but are you fucking kidding me? $6.50 for a pound of fucking beef? I mean, I guess if it's the prime rib or the ribeye that we've been speaking of, but it's fucking $6.50 a pound for ground beef. I mean, we've made a few dishes. Mrs. V made some Italian beef, some cabbage beef soup, and she used ground beef instead of pulled apart a roast. And it's crazy. All right, well, I don't know what to say. That guy does, It's such a tough one for me, you guys, because I really do love and appreciate our farmers. I mean, we have 2% of the world feeding the rest of us. And that, I don't know how sustainable that is going to be anyways, though it's been like that for a little while now. This is just, it's crazy. My thoughts are, to be honest with you, we need to stop fucking raising so much beef. And I'm sure most of you guys can agree. Most of us love to eat a steak or a burger once in a while. But I'll tell you what, with the whole environmental fucking hazard, and if you guys have never seen the fucking cattle yards out west, like in Kansas, holy shit, it's a disaster. Nosy, welcome to the stream, sister. Yeah, Jim says the yearlings went to their reward earlier today. It's kind of sad. Mamas think they're lost, but I enjoy beef, so there's that. Mary says she got married. Did you say you got a deer on Friday? My kid has had no luck. He got, I don't know, 2 or 3 last year. No luck this year. He even spent a week down in Ohio before the Michigan deer season opened, and he still didn't get it. He went all the way down there for a week and didn't get nothing. None of them did. Yeah, post. All right, thanks, Patty Whackers. I'll try again with you then. Maybe I'll try and sit in with you if you have Gus on. Mel's eats chicken, fish, and lots of beans, lentils, great veggies from the Central Valley. Poor farmers here deserve my money. Yeah, I feel you, sister. That's the thing, too. And it's like, I mean, we don't really. I have one of the farmers down the road, and I haven't seen him grow pickles this year. I was just mentioned a pickle factor or farm, because they have the big fucking huge pickling vats out there and everything. I don't know if this guy on my road here He's got 2 fields, and he usually grows pickles, cucumbers, or whatever, 2 harvests a year, and he does soybeans and he does corn for his cows, which he only has a handful of beef cows, and I assume they're for him and his family. But yeah, I'm the same way, Miles. I have just recently started having Mrs. V like grab me whole bags of dried beans, and I just been cooking them and eating them as a main dish, season them up good. Cause yeah, there's a lot of protein. It's about everything you need in like a bowl of rice and beans. Have a nice fresh dark green salad with it, and Mary says yes, she got one. She was hunting in Charlotte, if I'm getting that right. I could have swerved off the road yesterday, 2 nights ago, and got a 6 point. It was at least a 6 point standing on the edge of the blueberry fields. I could have swerved off the road at it and got a 6 point. Benny says she's got stocked up on rice and beans. Yeah, and it's nice fall weather here, so I just made a huge list of soup ingredients, and I have on the list double batch of pea soup, because I always do double batches of that, white chili, chicken noodle soup, and corn chowder with smoked sausage. And like I said, Mrs. V just made some beef and cabbage soup. We didn't even freeze, and I did a double batch of pea soup last week, and most of that went in the freezer because I told her to freeze it, as much of it as she could, because I was going to be making more soon anyway. Mel says check out all kinds of Indian recipes, great things to do with beans, lentils, bulgur. I was eating at a ashram in college. Hari Hari Krishna Krishna. My sweet Lord, hallelujah. Krishna Krishna. Yeah, sadly, I don't have anything like that near me anymore. We used to have some fucking tons of like these throw up stands. I wouldn't really call it a farmer's market. I mean, we have a market downtown, but that's not like real far from me or nothing, but it's only on like Wednesdays or something. Maybe Wednesdays and Saturdays. Back in the day, they had a whole parking lot that was actually a farmer's market, and they moved it into a different area and like leveled or whatever the old spot. But that's where my parents used to sell their produce, and that was open every day except for like Sunday or something. You had to pay for a stall, like $50 a year for a stall or something. Annie, what's up, brother? Scum TV in the house. Cheers to you. I haven't gotten over and seen you in a while, brother. Just fucking busy. By the time you go live, I've about had it. Yeah, that's weird. I still get notes for Annie streams. Yeah, YouTube's. I tell you what, Laura, I hate this. I hate like. I don't want to sound fucking cringy and you know. But yeah, you get it as a streamer. It's like I really get into some of the analytics and shit. And I'll tell you what, something fucking went weird last week. I don't know if it's after my protest streams, but like the views, like I can get, like right now we have 13 people watching. This is 20, 30, 40% more on average my last 2 weeks worth of streams than in the past, right? I would average 70, 80 views at the end of a stream or whatever. And now it's almost twice that. Like my stream last night's up to like 140 views. But the other day, it's like my views for my channel just don't fucking add up. It's so odd. I mean, not that it changes anything, but I think YouTube dependent, like, when I'm naming my fucking streams, the anti-fascist chat and the fuck Trump stream and whatever. I don't know if that hurts or not, but fuck them if it does. Let me pull up, let me get Mel's link up for us a second. God damn it, why does it do that? There we go. There we go.
Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. Tariffs, 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 they're Argentine. Trump tariffs, tariff, tariff. This admin's not aware of how U.S. farms are scared of Argentine. Buys beef south of the border, cripples U.S. orders, tells the cattle ranchers bunch of lies, says they'd be dead without him, as bills and drought do drown them, and gives his pal Javier a free ride. Due to drought, costs are up, costs are up. Due to drought, costs are up. Argentine, bail them out. Beef from south, bail them out, bail them out. Beef from South Argentine.
Fucking big bandana.
Rising, as Trump's deals are assigning, no Congress criticizing Argentine. Our farmers going under from Trump's callous blunder, giving his pal Javier a lifeline. What he says does vary, his love's for Buenos Aires, and keeps telling farmers they'll be fine. Due to drought, costs are up, costs are up. Due to drought, costs are up. Argentine, bail them out. Beef from south, bail them out. Beef from South Argentine. Tariffs, Argentine.
I really hate that sad music.
Bells. That was good stuff. Beef jerky. Beef jerky off. I had to close my eyes when he started tonguing whatever his nuts is. Hey, Bear. What's up, sister? Cheers to you. Yeah, that was a good video. The AI shit's crazy. Speaking of AI, that fucking swamp chud swining on said she put my fucking one of my stream put. So you guys know Retsy has told you so, or told you. She changes her name periodically. James has had to too lately because of YouTube, but she sends me memes, sorry, once in a while. And so I ran a bunch the other day. It was just a meme stream, right? And fucking Sin takes the fucking stream and feeds it into Grok and asks for a fucking summary of it. The motherfucking Grok thing was fucking giving her analysis on these fucking memes and posters as though they were some sort of factual, posted information or some bullshit. Absolutely fucking hilarious. You're posting AI TV and you don't even know it. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? You'll never ever see me fucking post shit as a true photo that isn't. I think it's hilarious people that have no idea about fucking streaming, any of what it takes to, to do it, especially when you're not, besides just fucking sitting here like I am now and running my mouth, right? When you're fucking feeding in graphics and bringing up clips and all this shit, she thinks it's just fucking some super fucking easy thing to do and doesn't understand how much most of us put time and energy we put in to make sure that, unless it's, and you guys know when I'm being a fucking satirical asshole, it's clear that I'm being a satirical asshole. I don't fucking sit there and fucking try and use bullshit fucking content and do some sort of, be suggestive that it's real or true, or I don't even use AI images hardly at all, as you guys know. I have a couple times when I'm doing my fucking long spew bullshit, when I have a, stuff written that I want to just go through. Yeah, I'll use some images to coincide with my script, right? But nobody's pretending those are real. No one thinks that fucking Trump and Pam Bondi and Kash Patel are sitting outside a fucking house, raiding a house together, right? Let's see if I can find that. That's a real... Look at you guys. There's a real fucking picture of Trump and his cronies, his puppets. Puppet Master Trump. Oh, here we go. This is the one that I was looking for. Look at. Bondi says, Mr. President, do you have your hand on my ass? I don't pick on people, but I don't know why AI made her a little chunky. Why didn't they make Trump chunky? And then the fucking DHS officer's like, you guys are in my way. There's another actual photo, Sin. You should run that one through Grok. I got something else for you to run through Grok too, but I'd probably get banned from YouTube if I fucking posted a pic of it. Yeah, Laura says, except for it's Miller holding the strings. Right on. Laura says, Cash is looking straight forward with both eyes for a change. That's how you know it's not AI. Or that's how you know it's AI. Yeah, I know. Abear says they spent the last week saying that Trump isn't a king, and it's like nobody ever said he was. That's the whole point. It's real. It's fucking like the utmost desperation, isn't it? To sit, but we don't have a king. Goddamn right, and we won't have one as long as we got fucking libs willing to fucking push back. I'm glad some of you folks are always around wherever I seem to be chatting, because I'll tell you, I could really just lose myself lately every once in a while when it comes to a couple of those folks. I am just so disgusted and just fucking bullshit. I mean, there's probably nothing that irritates me more than these fucking sick fuckers sitting in their house laughing about this shit when they know exactly what's going down. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was just a fucking joke that motherfucker thought it was funny to shit all over Americans or post an AI. I mean, this is how bad it is, you guys. Like, go back 8 years and then bam, all of a sudden have a president, Obama, whoever, Trump, right off the bat when he first came in, post a fucking video like that. We would just all be like, what in the fuck is going on? But it's completely fucking normal coming from the Trump administration. Well, did you guys see the fucking Karen Lies Levitt fucking presser last week or whenever it was? Somebody asked her a question. Like, this is the press house or the White House press corps, as you guys know. And they ask her a question and she answers with, your mom. That was the press secretary's answered a fucking reporter's question with, your mom. I mean, this bitch is a fucking Christian. Or calls herself a Christian. I don't have no double standard. They fucking put themselves in that position of being supposedly fucking morally and ethically stronger and higher and above all the rest of us, supposedly. It's like, am I offended by something like someone saying your mom? Fuck no. But I look at it for what it is, absolute fucking just junior high level fucking bullshit right inside our fucking White House. Ah, Laura says, yeah, TV. The question was who asked Budapest or who chose Budapest for the meeting with Putin. And apparently Levitt said your mom. What a clown. You know what pisses me? I don't know. I got to get over some of this shit because it irritates me a little bit. I'm not afraid or ashamed to say, because I'm not perfect. So I'm more than willing to share with you guys my fucking shortcomings. But it does irritate me that these motherfuckers will never, ever experience any sort of any sort of repercussions for their fucking nonsense. Because they're just fucking wealthy, elite people, you know? Like, even the people within their circle know it's just fucking disgusting, but they're all in on it together, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Patty says they clearly think they'll never be held accountable, not for the rudeness or crimes. And sadly, they probably won't be. Nosy says the thing is that it's getting more serious. Trump's actions have consequences and more people will actually die. Yeah, it's going to get worse. I mean, I don't promote it. You guys, I know some of you probably heard me say some shit like recently, like, send in the fucking troops. We need to get this on. I don't want to, there's no avoiding it. And I'm ready to get this shit over with. I thought we were going to be over it. You know what I mean? I thought we were done when we elected Biden and that we would really be able to move on. Even though obviously as 2024 grew near, we realized that Trump was going to run again, but we just couldn't imagine he'd win, but he did. And so here we are. And he's not going to back down. You guys know this. I mean, thankfully there was a broadcast of his meetings his meeting with the generals, because I think we got a really good indication, but you can't be sure. You have to talk to even, folks that are experts or have a lot more military and upper brass connections than I do. But I do have two people on the horn all the time, every week, that are very close to me, that, one is still active government employee, the other one career Navy, and she retired with the highest ranking non-commissioned officer title that the Navy has. So I trust these folks, though they are only two people. You got to take in everything. You really have to take in as broad a perspective or spectrum as you can with this shit. And I have not heard or seen anything that I can, would be concerned about coming out from the military about any of these folks following illegal orders should Trump, command them to do something that's against the Constitution or unconstitutional. That said, he is going to try. He's going to try and put troops in the street. Yeah, at some point, it's his only choice if he wants to maintain power after 2028. If he wants to make America his personal kingdom, he has to have some sort of force, some sort of military force. So that's where the rubber meets the road in my eyes. I just do, and is what sucks with this private donation wanting to pay military is there's a lot of fucking poor new enlisted folks, right? Anybody 4 years that's been in 4 years or less hasn't completed their 4-year tour. They're young, probably. They're and I'm not going to sit here and bash on a certain generation. It's clear that these folks weren't raised the way us Gen Xers and older were, with that same kind of instilled patriotism. I'm even with my kids, I didn't sit there, they didn't receive the same kind of ingrained patriotism from me that I did, and because I don't want to go into that too much, I guess, because that could be a whole long conversation, but you guys get my point. TV, you guys know TV never raised his kids to not be human-loving patriots, Americans that get what America is about. I mean, that's been the thing that's always been important to me, right? Is understanding what America truly stands for And that is, we are a melting pot. That's how we are created. That's what creates our strength. That's what gives us, you know, that's how we receive so much love from around the world. Is we are our cult. The American culture is the cultures of the world all in one place. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how many of you folks watch David Feldman. He's not for everybody, but I seriously, I just watch these guys and am in awe of how fucking smooth they are with their streams, right? Because there's always a lot going when you're streaming like that and bringing up graphics and shit. You're busy. But he had said something about that. It's like when your kids or grandkids ask what you did to fight fascism, what are you going to be able to tell them or show them? And I know I'll be able to just say, go to my channel and you can flip through hundreds of videos there and you'll be able to get Grandpa's opinion on all of it. Steph, what's up, sister? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, most of us will be able to sleep well at night with what we did to fucking push back against this bullshit. Nosy says the U.S. is the role model for modern Western society. Seeing the decline under Trump is terrifying. I agree, sister. It is just 100% ladies' night. I think it's only been me and Jim Wedge. Or we had one other character here. I still don't know who it was. The cactus person. Unless that was another Benny account, which I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah. I'm all good with that. I love you, ladies. Yeah. Patty says photos, making copies of videos, keeping a handwritten journal. Patty Whackers, did you get contact information with that veteran that you spoke with the other day on your protest stream? Oh, Pickles? Is Cactus Pickles? I like Pickles. He's a good doobie. I wish we could get some more of those fucking awesome well-informed libs from the White House chat over here when I stream. Holy shit, how long ago was it, you guys, that I said something about our grandkids and grandkids going back and seeing what we did? Has it been about 30 seconds? And Lala is already in the White House chat crying that I said my grandkids will be watching my videos. They may. I mean, I'm going to have some stuff downloaded, so when I die and the kids all start going through shit, yeah, they're going to see some stuff. And my grandkids being 5, 2, and Brandy New are they'll be at that age where they'll be young adults and able to decide that for themselves if they want to fucking watch some of Grandpa TV's shit. I'm sure their mom will warn them about my language, but anyways, Lala, hello to you. It's nice to know that you're just fucking lurking and obsessed with the channel. Fucking dingbat. Lala, this is Sunday Chat. We get real here. Come in and tell us about... Oh, I can't. I won't. I was going to be really, really fucking dark and shitty. That's my do-rag. God, I am orange as fuck, though. Like last night, I don't know what's going on with my lighting, but yeah, I'm super orange. At least it's either I look like a Simpsons or I look like Voldemort. You're in hysterics, Lala. That's funny that you are fucking just so obsessed. Have another cocktail, sweetie. I'm going to. Yeah, it's weird. I know they do, Laura. It's crazy. They are looking. You know that, though, you know you're doing it right when people are just fucking coming after you with everything they got. I mean, that's specifically why I named that meme stream yesterday, or the other day. Yeah, maybe it was yesterday. The anti-fascist chat, because I knew it would fucking get their fucking goat. Patty Whackers, are you going to set up? All right, we got your stream pinned, sister. I don't know how long I'll be at this. Maybe when are you going live? Like right now or an hour-ish? Like 10 o'clock my time? I got to stream for a little bit longer, but I'd like to get over there and try getting in on your StreamYard again. I don't know if you do bring up folks with you or not, but... King Tide and with the super profound comment. What's up with you, Pumpkin? One hour from now? Sweet, that'll work. If I get 2 hours stream in, that's plenty. Awesome, I got you, sister. You're already an honorary grandma anyway, Miles. But you know, sister, you know it wouldn't be bad having one from your own loin, right? Fluid topic usually on Sunday nights, Tide. How you hanging in there? Yeah, I know. Tide says, just seeing what the topic of discussion is today, I won't be here long. Yeah, I understand, dude. This is a tough place for you with all the logic and common sense and rationality and lack of conspiracy theories. Probably not your type of stream. StreamYard is just what they bring. It's like a program. I wish I could yeah, StreamYard is just a program where you're able to bring folks on and chat with them. I'd really like to do something different. I know I used with Retsy, or told you once I used, we did Google Meet, but I couldn't figure out how to fucking get it. I'd like to know how, there's a actual, a tab for it in OBS, but I can never get it set up right. It'd be cool just to be able to click shit and fucking add people at any time throughout the stream that I want. Ty, don't start being shitty to my fucking chatters, or you're going to find yourself fucking with a full ear and a fucking ban. I don't have any fucking patience for you fucking dick-licking Trumpers. You guys are anti-American, fascist, fucking police state loving fucking dickweeds. You guys have no fucking courage, Tide. That's why you need a daddy. Right? I mean, Tide, how long have I known you for? Since July of 2022. So over 3 years now? The world doesn't owe you. You fucked up. You fucking screwed your marriage up. You probably have a lousy relationship with your kid, though you think it's great. She's young yet. Wait till she hits teens. It's all done. We've all seen what kind of fucking person you are, dude. That's not sanity or normalcy. Don't fucking start acting like a dick, dude, because I can fucking... Everybody knows what a complete fucking joke you are. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Laura says, Kite is living his best life lurking in my stream. They all do. We are. I am a little nuts. We're all a little nuts. I mean, I cannot possibly make a legitimate claim to being 100% sane if I fucking deal with you chuds, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. But that shows just how stable I am, that I realize, interacting with an absolute fucking clown show, there's a little bit of kookiness to it, right? On my part. There he goes. I died. Somebody, Laura, got rid of him. Yeah, I mean, all you got to do is not be a fucking dick. You were doing so fine for about 30 seconds. Yeah, he is, Mouse. He hangs out in the White House chat, but I think he's just... Yeah, I don't even know if troll is a proper label for Tide. He's miserable soul. I mean, I don't know. I wish sometimes I could be more open. Maybe I'd be able to reach some of these fathers, right? That, I mean, he's exactly my age, year younger, something like that. We share love and food and some good music, and he can be really fucking cool to talk to until you realize his fucking disposition on some things, and it's like, holy shit, come back down to earth. Is Nels in the house? He is. Cheers, brother. Here's to you. Welcome back, Darlene. Who's Chris Hansen? Connor says, who is Connor? Does anybody know who Connor is? I don't know who Chris Hansen is. Connor says, I'm always wonder when Chris Hansen is going to walk in your studio and say, take a seat. Yeah, I don't know who Chris Hansen is. I don't get that reference. Yeah, I like that. Mary, did you lay that out for us yesterday too? Mary says, whenever you allow your government to do to other people, whatever you allow your government to do to other people, they will eventually do to you. Oh, he sets traps for pedos. Oh, is it that? Thank you, Laura, for getting rid of that mess. Then, yeah, is that like one of those? God, what was the NBC thing? Hanson had a show about catching predators. Right on. Fucking Connor's a mess. These fucking dipshits. Mary says he has a good moment now and then. I've known him a very long time. All right, you guys, you have wasted about 72 minutes. I'm going to go take a really quick BRB, make another cocktail, and yeah, for a little bit longer right up. We'll just keep this going right up until Patty Whackers goes live, all right? Hang tight, and I'll be right back. I was going to do some music, find some music, but I'll skip that. Oops, I'm back. There I am. $41 at 9:19. TV's gonna have to start having fires. I think I have to clear a branch away from my chimney though. I just went to look while I was, because I thought about maybe building a fire real quick after this stream, but I'm gonna have to go outside. Kid fucking has my fucking flashlight somewhere. I'm just looking around a second. I don't see much. Wow, is it really? Is it always that rainy in Portland area? Like it's been raining there all week. I should bring up that fucking. Yeah, Tommy's banned from YouTube. That's awesome. He can't stream on YouTube right now. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, Tommy boy going to jail in about 11 days. I don't know. He's going to jail. He won't be down there streaming, which is hilarious. He'll be on probation. Mary asked, why does StreamYard want my camera and mic? Well, you don't have to do a camera necessarily, but yeah, I mean, you can't really chat or you can't get brought up into the stream, at least without a mic. You can throw up just a still shot for your profile picture on StreamYard, or you don't have to have one at all. Actually, I don't think, but yeah, you have to have a mic to get brought in. B says 75 degrees, 90% humidity. Mary Brown is at 41 degrees, same as TV. Yeah, just looking for, let's check this out a second. Sorry, just switching scenes a second. There is Hurricane Melissa at, I believe, a category 4. Well, it was about 12 hours ago. It is supposed to make category 5. It looks, the last model I seen about 12 hours ago or so, maybe a little longer, was it was going to kind of brush past Kingston. This thing is really, so I'm just going through, these are 3-hour increments into the future. And it looks like it is going to spare Kingston, Jamaica, but then you see it's going to go ahead and go right across the island of Jamaica eventually. It's not going to be, I mean, just, I'm sure the storm surge from now, this is what we just went through is over the next 36 hours or so, and you can still see it's just hanging right there off the southern coast of Jamaica. Yeah, and then it looks like it's going to cut across Cuba and head out to sea. Head back out into the Atlantic. No major disturbances on the horizon beyond that, thankfully. This has been good. I don't think we've had a hurricane hit U.S. shores at all this season, which is good. Mel says in other news, looks like Canada and Mexico will be hosting the World Cup. The threats and bullshit have killed that. We shall have to watch and see if we have any events over the year. Maybe it's in discussion that Trump and Vance have made a mess of this so far. Carney and Shinbaum are both brilliant and will leave us in the dust. Yeah, Mary says Jamaica's in a world of hurt, so very sad. Yeah, it's not gonna be good, sadly. It's not like that's one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be great. You can see Jamaica. SEE Jamaica is a channel that has several live streams, cams.
It's Way Day! Score up to 80% off area rugs, up to 60% off mattresses, up to 60% off bedroom furniture, and way more. So don't miss it. Way Day runs October 26th.
This is West Parade, Jamaica, or Kingston area, Jamaica. Weird that there's a lot of fucking shit out in the streets already. Oh, there it was getting a little bit windy, it looked like. Oh, I think they must be switching cameras. So this is the Independent. They probably have cameras up all over the place. I'm just scrolling back. This is about, yeah, this is going back 12 hours, so. You can see the streets start to get more and more empty. Kingston Harbor. I will probably be following that later tonight. I may go live again in like the middle of the night. Fairly calm in most places, though it has to be starting to get rough there. Yeah. I will be keeping an eye on that, and I may have a radar up and some live feeds from some live cams from there later on tonight. Let's hope that I stays as far offshore as possible for those folks. Oh yeah, Mel's. I'm telling you, man. Some of the videos that we shared last night on the stream were pretty infuriating. The just clearly targeting fucking brown and black folks. I mean, I was pretty pissed off and disgusted by one of the videos of 12 fucking ICE goons harassing the piss out of this black off-duty cop, and he straightened them out. But it was, God, I feel, I just can't imagine. I said this last night. It's like I cannot imagine the fear of being stopped and going, it does not matter what I tell these guys. It does not matter that I'm a law officer, that I was born in the United States. They don't care. I mean, it's got to be, I can't imagine there's a worse fear than being detained, being brown, black, detained like that, knowing, just not knowing, I guess, what the fuck they're going to do to you at any moment. It's really, it's kind of shit that we can't have in America. That's for goddamn sure.
Okay, you're good to go. 100% fiber internet. It's everything I need
I will say
for
that,
my golf.
Mouse, but I can't run scared catch-up shit. I wish I could. I appreciate him and all they do over there, but that'll get me in trouble. But yeah, I'm subbed to Scared Catch Up and watch his stuff. What was the other one? The recent one, the frog. Just did a cool music video. Thanks for the share, though, sister. Yeah, this is all. I mean, it's just gonna crumble. This whole thing with Johnson having these folks having Congress on leave or vacation or whatever the fuck he's calling it, out of session, purely so he doesn't have to swear in the new Arizona rep and excuse me, be forced to vote to have the Epstein files released. So it's just going to be one book. All this shit has to be not only a distraction, but also partly feeding Trump's ego. Like the attacks on Argentina yeah. Am I getting that right? Yeah. Venezuela, sorry. No, I seen that. Mary asked, did he say, are you Haitian? No, I seen that video too, or I think I did the other day, where a cop asked if someone was Haitian or some bullshit. Yeah, we played a few different clips of brown and black folks being detained and then released for absolutely no fucking reason other than walking while not white. All right, Mouse. Cheers, sister. It's good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. Get some rest. TV slept really good early this morning, this afternoon, thankfully, finally. And chuds are crazy. The chuds are getting crazy. They're doing something. Mel says, we know all the crazy shit he said and did. Faux shit never showed his real nutty crap. We are the only ones who saw 45 minutes of dancing with Christy Nome. Yeah. Yeah, that's... And how long ago was that, Mouse? And it's like, I'm trying to fucking pick on people about getting old and losing some of their mental faculties because I'm experiencing that myself. But, if I stood there and swayed back and forth behind a chair for 40 minutes when I was supposed to be talking to someone or doing an interview or something, I'm pretty sure Mrs. V would be like, we're going to go get some tests done and have you checked out. Cheers, Mel's. Best to you too, sister. Come see us again when you can. I know I'm not live. I'm back and forth. I know when I'm not in the fucking right frame of mind to get on the cam and mic that I try to run other streams to keep the chat or the channel active and chats up for folks, but I don't always succeed. All right, you guys, it looks like we're quieting down. We are about 20 minutes away anyways from Patty Whackers doing her StreamYard. The link is pinned at the top of chat, so I won't repost it. Click it. I don't know what Patty has in store. Probably just some more of the same stuff we're doing here, chatting and trying to keep everybody's eyes on the ball. So come over there and yap with Patty. Actually, she's pretty comfortable with doing her on cam streams. I've been fucking watching and listening, or if I can't watch, I've been having her audio up as much as I can lately, and she's been pretty consistent too with streams, so that's cool. She gets out there on the street too. I wish I was in a little bit closer to an area where there's a little bit more folks and some demonstrations and stuff happening, because I'd love to get on the ground a little bit or once in a while just to document, just to film and maybe talk to some folks. But yeah, happy Sunday to you guys. I appreciate you. We are almost 26 days into this Republican shutdown. We have 272 days, 3 hours, 19 minutes exactly until midterm elections. You know, everything in history tells us that if we get out there and do our normal voting, at least, or have our normal turnout, that we're going to take back the House, and we have a good chance of at least evening up the Senate, or maybe getting a seat or two ahead there. That's not as likely. But history says we should just be fucking annihilating the midterm elections. We live in a whole new fucking different time in this Trump era. So I am not, you guys know, I'm not fucking comfortable or settling in or just taking for granted any of that shit, because fuck, it's a fucking goddamn, we're living in a really surreal time. But you guys hang in there. I will, for sure. I appreciate you folks coming by. Thank you. All you folks that came by and just hung out and watched and didn't yap, I appreciate you too. Don't be afraid to come in and talk. I know we don't put up with much stupid bullshit here, but, you know, I'm getting to be a cranky old bastard, so I'm running out of patience for fucking stupid shit. And it's not just a matter of patience. I'm running out of time to deal with it or to be patient. So I will see you guys again soon. All right. Peace and love. TV2 out like a motherfucker.
I wanna watch TV. I don't even wanna be with me. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna do anything. Anything. Well, I got mindless. Contentment. Yes, I got mindless. Contentment. Well, I got mindless. Contentment. Well, I got mindless. Contentment. I know, no, I know, I know, I know, got my live, contentment. I don't wanna watch TV. I don't even wanna be with me. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna do anything, anything, anything. Well, I got my live, contentment. Well, I got my live, contentment. Well, I got mine, that's contentment. What do you got? Well, I got mine, live, contentment.